everybody. Welcome to Shine On by the Shore. So, as you're jumping on, comment live if you're watching live, comment replay if you are watching the replay. And let's talk about ways to shine on when you are at the shore. Now, what do you consider the shore? Let's start with that. So I know that we have people watching all across the country. So I live in New York on Long Island. So for me, the shore is generally the regular ocean beach. I typically go to Jones Beach or Gilgo or something here on the South Shore of Long Island. I do also live on the Great South Bay, so we go out on the boat in the bay, although I very much enjoy a pool as well. So any of that to me is considered the shore. So what is the shore to you? Are you a lake person? I know so much of it is dependent on geography or maybe even where you like to go on vacation. I know even Park Lane has sent us lots of places on the shore. We have been on the West Coast type of beaches. We've been to Cabo, we've been to Hawaii. On the more East Coast, we have been to St. Thomas and St. Martin and Aruba. So many amazing places. Even on our Park Lane trip to Greece, we spent a day on the beach. So many fantastic places to enjoy the shore and to, of course, shine on while you're there. So today, what I wanted to share. Oh, actually, if I didn't say this already, comment live if you're watching live, comment replay if you're watching the replay, and please go ahead and tag the stylist that invited to watch you today. All right, to watch this today. All right, so I hope that you have a piece of paper and a pen because, as always, you're going to want to keep a wish list. Your wish list is going to help you keep track of the things that you want to get, especially right now during this limited time BOGO sale. Remember, the BOGO sale is buy two pieces at regular price. Those are your lowest two pieces. You can take as many as four more at half price. Those can be any price at all. Now, that's the part of the sale you're normally familiar with, but here's the BOGO part of the sale. Spend $60, and that can be by simply purchasing one thing that is $60 or two pieces that add to $60. However you want to do it. You then get BOGO bonus items. The first one, a high-end piece, anything you want, for $35 from the regular line. And then the second piece, a piece up to $100 from the regular line for free. Absolutely insane. I just did an order yesterday. The savings on it was $233 and her total was $113. Just absolutely amazing. So here's what I thought that I would share as somebody who definitely loves the shore. I feel in the summertime, I have a 3-step summertime shine plan. Okay. Step one is lipstick. That is pretty much the only makeup I wear all summer. So step one is lipstick. Step two is something on my head. And then step three is earrings. So this live, I'm going to focus a lot on earrings, although I will absolutely be showing other summer friendly pieces. So that is pretty much my plan. 1, 2, 3 is lipstick, something on my head, and a fun pair of earrings and maybe some other jewelry. And to be honest, I guess there is a fourth, and that would be sunglasses. But I'm not going to wear sunglasses while I'm showing you jewelry. So let's do it. Right now, I already have lipstick on. 2 is just a headband. That's what I wear when I want to get enough sun on my face, but not really any sun on my head so that it doesn't mess up my highlights and so that I don't get sunburn on my head. I have these in a bunch of different colors. I use them for walking, for working out, for hanging out in the pool, all kinds of things. So then all I need now are the earrings. I started out with the olive earrings. Now, the olive earrings have always been a favorite of mine since they've come out because I love that they are a forward-facing hoop, which fully frame your face. You get to see the whole earring. And I absolutely love that minty blush triangle at the bottom because it really goes with so many things. A shocking amount of jewelry goes with these earrings. And in this case, I'm not even wearing a necklace right now. And honestly, that's fine. Because it's hot. And when it's super hot, I typically do earrings, no necklace, for the most part. Now, if I'm going out to dinner or something like that, I will put a necklace on. I will give you this little tip. Your thinner metal necklaces on a day that you know you're going to be sweating, that you know you've put on sunscreen, maybe even some perfume, some body oils. That's not the day to wear your electric necklace or other of your like thinner, like your rue necklaces, any of those thin metal pieces. On a real sweaty day, don't wear those. It's just not good for the finish of your jewelry. Either pick a piece that's more substantial or pick something beaded, shelly, or a more substantial metal. So, one of my true new summer favorites, and it really only just came out, is the Maui necklace, because the Maui is that amazing neutral, so that you, if you want to wear it with anything pearl, anything white, or anything super colorful, any of your metals, it's all going to look fantastic. Now, this is a lot more of a versatile necklace than you might think, because the flower does come off. I do feel like the flower makes it definitely amazing and perfect for vacation, for a pool party, etc. But it does give it a very specific vibe. And this does come off. The flower does come off with just a very normal little, like, just your normal little bracelet clasp type of clasp. So that means that now this became a lot more versatile. You could layer this with your viper necklace. You could layer it in with another chunky piece. You could layer it with your opulence tennis necklace that maybe you grabbed. Just so many fantastic options. But look how great this looks with my neutral swim cover up, with anything that you might be wearing. It will also look great with your summer florals. I'm somebody who doesn't wear a ton of floral, but if there is a time of year I'm going to wear floral, it is the summertime. And florals can be difficult to accessorize because you end up feeling like your necklace is fighting with the floral. And this is something that won't do that because of its neutral tone and there's just simply being shells. So the Maui would be a great thing to take as your bonus item. This would be your $35, and then you can still take a piece up to $100 free. And that could be maybe a bracelet that's good for summer use as well. This is the Atlantic bracelet in the brown. This is another one that has minimal metal. This is all tiger's eye. Love browns in the summer. I love them all year round, but I love it for, again, a summertime great look. It has minimal metal to it, so great to wear in that hot weather as well. Now, plenty of other earrings that we could have chosen. I do absolutely love for summer as well the Luna earrings. Now, these came out back in January. And back in January, we were wearing these earrings, or at least I was, with full-blown heavy sweaters and cardigans and blouses, and they looked fully appropriate then. But now that it's summer, don't these give a more summery vibe with almost like a bamboo type of feel to it? And then you have the sparkly crystals as well. So these are fantastic for summer and are going to be great whether you want to do more of a headband like I'm doing now, or if you're going to bring out one of your more what I would call like one of my fancy summer hats. So this is like a vacation. Is this backwards? No, the tag's in the... Yes, I did have it backwards. Okay. So this is like one of my, what I consider a fancy hat. So I would wear this to a pool party. I would wear it. I do like to always have a hat like this on vacation because then you get full sun coverage, even on your ears. That's a spot I tend to get sunburned. I tend to get sunburned on my lips. So a hat like this, any kind of fedora or other straw type of hat, how perfect are these Luna earrings for something like that? Now, you see where I'm kind of going with this. I'm actually going to take the Maui necklace back off so that you can see what I mean about kind of really going for it with a fun earring in the summertime. So, and what I'm showing you are perfectly lightweight. You're not going to feel like these are heavy. These are nice and lightweight. This is where you also take out earrings like your corally earrings. I mean, it's almost like lacy, gorgeous artwork. And since we're not going to do a necklace, we're just following Michelle's summertime 1, 2, 3, which is lipstick, head coverage, earrings. And an earring like this really does the job so beautifully. So if you have stayed away from those larger earrings, I'm telling you, the summertime is the time to go for it. Have some fun with it. I feel like in the summer, I wear clothes I wouldn't normally wear either. I wear big floral strapless dresses. I don't wear dresses like that ever at any other time of year. Summer is the time to have some fun. So who's putting Coralie on their wish list? Now, these types of hats, you might have a larger one, you might have different colors. In fact, one time on another event, I remember Jen Ewert sharing that she keeps a whole bunch of different headbands and then puts them around here so that you can give your hat a different look. Maybe you have a floral one, maybe you have a striped or polka dots. How about the tempo earrings? Tempo? Trend? Tempo. I love these earrings. Once again, a forward-facing hoop, so super fun and super lightweight. You know, I always feel like, sometimes people are like, "Oh, I'm going to a pool party. I don't want to get my jewelry wet." Are you doing the butterfly stroke at this pool party? Like, when I go to a pool party, I'm typically not going under, right? I'm going to stand in the pool. I'm going to chit chat. I'm going to have a drink. Like we're going to stand around chit chatting in the pool on vacation, things like that. So a big fun earring, perfectly safe. A ring like the domino ring, where it's not even made of metal. It is titanium carbide. So you could get the white, you could get the black, or you could get both and stack them. But these are your summertime rings. You don't have to worry about them. Take them off. You can swim, you can dive, you can do whatever you want in those types of rings. Another ring that you could consider for some good summertime use as well. Remember your Sublime ring set? Wait, this is the fawn ring. Also good because you have a lot of stones that are forward with this. So I could definitely just pop this on as well. But some of these rings also have minimal metal and would be a ring that I would consider to wear in the summertime. Any of these white ones or the pink enamel or the black enamel one. So these are the ones that I would do more of in the summertime because there's less metal to them and therefore less sweating happening on them, less lotion touching them, all kinds of things. The Sublime rings, fantastic bonus item. These are well over $100. Take them for $35 and then you're still going to get a $100 piece for free. So lots of fun that you can have with your summertime hats and earrings. Another fantastic one that I love for this time of year are the coconut earrings. The coconut earrings, again, forward-facing hoop. If you want ones that are smaller, these definitely come down a little farther. If you want ones that are a little shorter, the coconut, fantastic earring that's going to look great with any of your headbands, hats, whatever you're wearing in the summer. Another one that you must have because of its nautical look for sure are the Margot earrings, which you can grab these in gold or silver. And this is your all summer long earring. These look fantastic. They are so summery and amazing. So now, if you do want those pops of color, you do want to wear a necklace, you do want to have a little more fun. Maybe you do like to do the neutrals with your swimsuit cover up and you want a pop of color, then again, let's go with pieces that have less metal and more color. So something like the oceanic necklace. Here you have all of these beautiful smooth stones. And then what we have is just like a suede on here. So these are this is a perfect necklace. The suede is lightweight. You're not going to be having issues with the lotion fighting the metal, your sunscreen fighting the metal. And then you're also getting a fantastic pop of color along with your neutrals. So if you do, I have two different types of swimsuit cover-ups. One is this type where it's just the open weave. It's neutral so that no matter what bathing suit I want to put on with it, it matches. The other type that I'll go with is a bright fun color. So I do also have this bright pink one. This is my one with the 3/4 sleeves. And that way, if it's going to get cooler in the evening or the wind picks up, I'm not as chilly. So when you do your bright color one, you can choose then a second bright color and do something like the Dakota necklace. The Dakota necklace is a great one for summer because, again, now we're back to the beads. No problem with lotions and things, no problem with discoloring. And the other thing is that could I have also put this on with my neutrals? Absolutely. But you also don't have to wear all of these because some of you looked at that and said, oh no, I'll feel too hot if I put that on. That may be true. Take it apart. Wear just this one or wear just the long one or any combination in between. So the Dakota, great one to take for your $35 bonus. You know, when it's BOGO bonus time, that's when you can grab these extras that you were like, oh, let me just... You know, like earlier in the season, you saw Oceanic and you were like, that is really pretty, but let me get Aspen. That's more practical. Then another time you placed an order and you were like, oh, let me stick with getting a Chateau bracelet, or let me get the chiffon. Let me get an impression bracelet color, because you would wear those more often. And that's fine. Great decision. No problem at all. But now with your $60 purchase that you're getting a bonus item and a freebie, now's the time to treat yourself to those pieces that you were like, not practical enough. Get the Oceanic or get the Dakota, because now you're going to be so happy to have all these extra fun pieces. Get your Maui necklace that you either wear the flower, you don't wear the flower. And every time you go on vacation, every time you're outside in the summer, you're going to be like, oh, I'm so glad they had that BOGO sale so that I can do this super fun look. Even pieces... So your Bodhi necklace. This necklace you have is another fantastic summer one. Minimal metal. So you have your nice smooth pearls. Then you have your summery fun blues and greens. This right here can be your $60 purchase, so that now you can take your bonus item, either your Dakota or your Chantilly, which is going to be yet another one that's great to have in the summer. Either wear it all together. I've worn this with that hot pink beach cover up. So fun. But again, you don't have to wear all of these. You can wear just one if this is going to be too hot for you in warm weather. And that's a fantastic bonus item. Now, I know that many of you do black swimsuits. Black swimsuits, black cover-ups. Now, if that's what you like to wear, totally go for it. And then pop the gold, pop the silver, pop some fun colors. And maybe you do want to keep that sleek black look going, and you want to do either a Hendrix necklace or, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of these, but these give you unbelievable sparkle and will really complete that overall sleek black swimsuit look that you may be going for. Now, if you wear that because that's what you feel like you need to wear, because that's what you're most comfortable in body-wise, then give yourself the fun of wear the black and pop the blue. Wear the black and pop the impression bracelet. Pop some pink, some yellow, something in there. But if you're wearing black because you think you have to, go get a colorful swimsuit. Go get a colorful swim cover up, because you deserve to wear color just as much as anybody else. Now, this is my, as I said, fancy hat, but a lot of times my preference of hat would rather just be a regular baseball cap. Now, the reason for that is that when I am at the beach and I'm sitting in a beach chair, or if I'm on a floaty in the pool, this hat has a back that's now in the way, right? Like I'm trying to lean back and enjoy. Do you ever have that problem with this kind of hat? So that's when I prefer a baseball cap, because I can lay on the floaty and have a flat back of my head. Same thing for a beach chair or whatever. And when we're wearing a baseball hat, then most of that time we are doing hoops. So What hoops are we going to do? We can always start out with the, oh my gosh, why did this just pop out of my head? I wear these all the time. I show them all the time. You can get these in gold or silver, and a baseball cap with hoops is really pretty much the easiest summertime look that you could ever do. And you just decide which hoops that's going to be. Love to do the custard as well, because the pop of white, it's an off-white hand woven. So these are fantastic to do as well. And if you prefer smaller hoops, go for it. You can do small hoops like crest, like hazy, or even do the cute little bows on the lacy earrings, so that you don't have to worry about doing a bow necklace, because you are covering that with your bow earrings. So who's with me on 3-step summer style? Lipstick, head covering, earrings. So here's the scoop, everybody. This event is almost wrapping up. We have a couple of more lives the next 3 nights. So in that time, you want to get your wish list over to your stylist, so that he or she can work out that BOGO sale for you, and you can get those tickets. If you want to get that June sparkle box with all the beautiful stars on it, so that you have time to have, for all of your 4th of July celebrations, go ahead and start that sparkle box subscription. If you made a huge long list and you're like, oh no, I've done it again, I have a list that's longer than my budget, then please book a party with your stylist. Go ahead and comment party, grab a date, and you will get 10 extra tickets into the grand prizes. We have so many different beach bags and designer totes and jewelry and so many incredible prizes for you. And those prizes are all going to be awarded on Thursday, because the deadline for all of this event's prizes is Wednesday. Now, if you're watching this and saying, okay, now I've seen it all. I have seen these stylists working, doing jewelry lives, in their office, in their home, in their living room. They can even work outside in the middle of the summer in their backyard and enjoy the sun. I feel like I got a tan while I was doing this live right here today. Yes, that's how incredible of a job this is. So if you would like to learn more about that, I hope you'll come back tomorrow night here to this page at 8 p.m. so that we can share more with you about the business, what it takes to do it, how you get started, what are the kit options, what's upcoming that is exciting for you, what bonuses are current stylists receiving. Join me here tomorrow night at 8 p.m., Monday night, so that you can see and hear about how this could potentially work for you, whether you work full-time, part-time, whether you're looking to supplement income you have, replace an income you've lost, whether you are young or old, retired, a student, you name it, we can help you. So I hope to see you back here at 8 p.m. And before you go back to your regular life, before you go back on your pool float or wherever you are right now, send that wish list to your stylist so they can work out that BOGO sale for you and show you the savings in a cart. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.